This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. What's going on, guys? I'm Mark Linsanger from Techno Buffalo, and today we'll be taking a quick look at the LG G3 and the Samsung Galaxy S5 and see how the cameras on both these devices compare, and we'll be seeing some low light shots, ease of use, and see the performance on these two bad boys, and we're going to see who wins. First up is the LG G3. If you haven't seen our review for this device already, we just want to quickly reiterate how incredible it is. The design is terrific, the screen is great, and the entire experience is one of the best we've ever seen. The camera, though, is what really impressed us. The LG G3 comes equipped with a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera with optical image stabilization. This function helps reduce blur and shaking and ensure your photos come out crisp and clear, and even in low light situations. The G3 also sports a laser autofocus, which is used to more accurately and instantly measure the distance to your subject. This allows for the fastest possible autofocus, giving you the ability to take photos quickly. There's nothing more frustrating than a camera that struggles to focus. The G3 has no issues whatsoever. Also, beside that 13 megapixel shooter is a dual LED flash, which promises better illumination and even more natural tones. Digging a little deeper to the G3, it's also capable of shooting video, of course including 4K Ultra HD. The Galaxy S5 on the other hand sports a slightly bigger 16 megapixel sensor along with a single LED flash. Samsung doesn't include OIS, though the company does provide digital stabilization, which uses software enhancement to provide shake-free video and crisper images. It can film in 4K too, which is where the digital stabilization really comes in handy. Samsung also promised a faster autofocus along with a real-time HDR processing, selective focus that allows you to blur the background, and a more improved interface. But where the S5 really shines is in the feature department. There's a ton of options and customizations, including best photo, best face, eraser, drama shot, and many more. Basically anything you can think of was included. So we give Samsung credit for offering such a robust experience filled with plenty of cool features. Despite all those features, the Galaxy S5's user interface is actually fairly intuitive and pretty easy to navigate. The G3's camera app isn't all that bad either. It has a great interface, it's very simplistic, it reminds me a bit of the stock Google camera app, but with a bit more of LG skin over it. All the menus and settings are pretty easy to swipe through too. All the necessary settings and shooting modes are just a click away. It doesn't come with quite as many shooting modes and options as the S5, but it's still very impressive, and the simplicity of it all might make the overall experience less daunting. On paper, the Galaxy S5 seems like the better camera, but we've learned in the past a higher megapixel count doesn't always equal superior quality. Just look at the iPhone 5s's 8 megapixel camera as an example. More megapixels stuffed onto a smaller sensor can often result in grainier pictures and poor low light performances. It's often a fine line when a company bumps up the megapixel count. The G3 has a sensor size of 8.4mm, while the Galaxy S5 is slightly bigger at 9.7mm, but size doesn't always matter. The G3 packs a slightly smaller megapixel count on a smaller sensor, giving it about the same low light performance as the Galaxy S5. And in real world testing, it seems that the G3's OIS really helps in low light situations. The camera can shoot in a slower shutter speed and a lower ISO to give it a nicer and cleaner look. Low light shots on the Galaxy S5 seems to have more noise on the image, and the color reproduction doesn't seem to match what we naturally see in person or produced by the G3. When it comes to different lighting conditions, like out in broad daylight, the Galaxy S5 is up to par, if not better than the G3. I find that some of the shots seems to be much sharper, while colors are more vivid and there's not too much contrast, compared to the G3's super contrasty images. The auto-white balance on these two cameras are completely different too. Both the G3 and the Galaxy S5 can vary in different lighting conditions. Sometimes the G3's camera tends to showcase a much more warmer tone, while the Galaxy S5 has a bit cooler look to it, and vice versa. Let's take a quick break from this video and thank our friends at Dollar Shave Club. Buying razors suck, right? You gotta walk to the store, pick out a razor, and shell out $20 for some ridiculous shave tech you don't even need. Fortunately, there's a company that's doing away with all that ridiculousness. It's called Dollar Shave Club, and it couldn't be any simpler. For a few bucks a month, Dollar Shave Club ships amazing razors and other bathroom stuff right to your door. Their blades are just as good as the big shave companies at a fraction of the price. They've also got Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter to make your shave even more buttery smooth. Shave time, shave money. Join now at dollarshaveclub.com/technobuffalo. That's dollarshaveclub.com/technobuffalo. Performance-wise, these two devices can take some pretty quick photos, which is super helpful with quick-moving action scenes. The laser autofocus on the G3 really speeds up the process of taking multiple photos at once, while the S5 is no slouch either. A lot of shots I've taken on the G3 seems to get the proper exposure. It's not too overexposed and not too underexposed, while the Galaxy S5 on the other hand seems to be overexposing some shots and the images tend to get a bit washed out. Though in broad daylight, they're both great. When it comes to video, both devices are pretty much identical. They can both film in 4K Ultra HD and slow motion 720p video. But I find that the G3 once again dominates in this section thanks to its OIS. There's less camera shakes and the jello effect isn't so noticeable. The mic on both these devices are pretty good too. They're not the best, but definitely still good enough for everyday use. We already posted our 4K video tests on our channel, so we'll leave a link down below to both camera tests in full 4K so you can see for yourself the overall quality that these two devices output.
So to wrap things up, I'm definitely going to have to go with the LG G3 on this one. It's got great autofocus speeds, it's got the optical image stabilization. Even though it has less megapixels, that really shouldn't matter to you guys since you're not printing anything and you're just going to post it online. So what do you guys think of these two devices? Which one would you prefer? Let us know in the comments down below. And as always, I'm Mark Linsanger from Techno Buffalo. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and if you guys would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button down there.